Hello, welcome back to Founding Core plays Factorio Seablock. So, in my off-camera experience, I've been trying to expand this. And really the reason why is because I've been trying to get more polluted artificial fish water. I worked on expanding a bunch of other stuff. I'll show you some things that I've been working on. I've been trying to really put out issues that have been going on. Nothing too big that was needed to be shown on camera. Just, like I said, expanding that. And I was doing that. I also was trying to make more hydrochloric acid. And then we have this, which we need polluted artificial fish water. Which then in turn, this is where we need the most of it at. So I did expand this. I was trying to get more water going. And the reason being is because I've been doing some research on the better modules. So, because I was trying to expand all this, which I did do the research and I have got it completed. We can make the Mark IIIs now, which all we need to do is make these different, what is it, logic boards? Yeah, the logic boards of each kind. But to make that, then we'll also have to make polished crystal shards. We also got to get integrated electronics, which to do that, basically we need to make regular electronic logic boards. And that's really it, to be honest. Everything else we have transistors and we have solder. What else? Oh, I also removed the power line production up top. I was wanting to move it down here. And the reason being is because to make the, here it is, the Substation Mark IIIs, we need electronic logic boards. So I wanted to move this all down here. I was hoping maybe I could tie it in with this, but the only ones that I can are the Mark I's of the power lines. I could probably tie in tin copper wire and brass plate up here, but then when it comes to the Mark IIIs, we're going to have to run it all the way down here and down to this spot. So that's probably what we're going to do. So let me walk you through what we'll do. So let's come down here to the minibus. That's just weird. Why? Can I pick up Mark IIIs? Yes. Yeah, that was just weird. I don't know why I had that. Alright, so if we add more, means we're going to need to expand this. Which I'm not going to use red. I'll just use my gray belt. The basic belt. So This is where it's going to be at for the tin copper wire and brass plate. So obviously the Mark 1s are going to be easy. We just need steel plate, iron rods, and copper. It's pretty much what it is for all of them. Let me move this back just so it looks a little nicer. Alright, where is... Well, we're going to have to go back and try to find all of it. Well, there's copper. Okay, here we go. I don't know why I have it as a red underground belt, but let's swap this around. That's got to be red. This is just yellow. So we'll just put this to, well, I have yellow. What am I saying? I'm going to have them separate. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Alright. So I don't have yellow belts, so this will be gray right here. That'll connect right there. Steel will run there. Then it's these. Oh, I'm out of belt? That's not good. Interesting. And this was yellow. This is just basic. What is that? Why did it do that? What is that? What does that mean? Okay. I don't like that. More controls that are unnecessary. So the top two is going to be the next level, the power lines. How long does it take to make that? Half a second, so it can just be basic assembling machines. And how many do I have those being delivered? None. Okay, that's fine. So this just needs copper. We need 2 every half second. Or 2 every second, actually, because it's a Mark 1. So it takes a second. Now, I'm not trying to make it faster. By no means do I want to make it faster. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave it as a Mark 1. Which means we could pick up 3 items a second. So we'll need 2 inserters on each side, basically. So 1, 2, 1, 2. We will need this going like that. 1 here, 1 there, 1... Oh, wrong way. 1 there. And this will come down like that. I don't... Maybe I do. Let me see. I may have... I don't. Okay. That's fine. It's totally fine. So let's remove this. That may give us some room. I don't have any more inserters. Not inserters, shoot. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Freaking belt. Okie dokie. I want to check something, just curious. Can I put these in there? No, I didn't think so. Okay. I was just trying to get more out of it. If I can get more, I want to get more. It's all good. So this side is going to have copper and steel. And this is going to have the iron rods. So iron rods is the yellow, I think it is. Yeah. That's this. So we have a splitter here. And then we run that down. Everything should be able to skip over real easily. And then it should be these two belts right here. Which will be... I mean, it does matter, but it doesn't matter. And then this will go right here. Run that down. Run that down. There's that. So everything should be able to hop over this pretty easily. Now, that's not all that we have to make. We still got to do the same thing for big electric poles. And the substations, which, oddly enough, they're down here. The logic boards that I need. So what I would do is probably run it up, which is not a big deal. Sorry, I know I keep moving away from my mic. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we need to do. Let's fill this in. There we go. Basically, we can do the same kind of setup. Something like this. Except this would be those, and this would be those. But here's the kicker. If I do that, I'm going to have to scoot this over and have it... I don't know if I want to do this like this. This is probably not going to be good. Already doesn't seem like it's going to end well. We don't need that there. I'm going to pass on this. I think we'll do it a different way. And see, that's why I'm glad I didn't put anything on the belt yet. In case something like that happened. Because then I'm going to be having to deal with putting all that back on the belt. Which will be a pain. So, let's pick up that. Let's try to find a better location, because that just does not work out well. Oh, I thought I moved it. My bad. There we go. Okay, so let's do what I had kind of thought in my mind. So, if we have the other logic boards running down the side, and let's say we're making the Mark IIIs of those. I think I'm going to have to make the power lines over here. So, let me explain why. So, look at this. Not those. Sorry. You have assembly machine Mark 6s. Alright? So, we're just now getting to Mark 5s. Then you got Mark 6s, which is going to make and need all this. Which we're not going to be able to do. Which means all that space over here, all underneath here, I'm going to have to conserve all that so I can keep expanding this. So I'm not going to be able to put power lines just right there. Which is fine. We can put them over here. But the thing is we don't have coverage over here. So we're gonna need to get coverage. And that's how you know if you can get coverage or not. So let's there. Now I did it like this for a reason. Let's back that up. Now what I can do is put a power line right here. And then run this down. Which I'd rather do this. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's not right. It'd be 1, 2, blank, blank, 1, 2, blank, blank, 1, 2, blank, blank, 1, 2. That's how it should look. That should be where it goes at. And the only reason why that matters is because I want this to be right. Okay, there's the power for this. Where's the worms at? Are they gonna hit me from here? No. Thank God. Okie dokie. Oh shit. Alright. Excuse me while I take care of these worms for a minute. Let me throw this in here. Oh. Give me that back. Let me handle these little bastards. A lot of them down there. Ooh, almost got him. I wish they could damage themselves. That would be freaking sweet. Oh, I thought I had it turned on. Guess not. There. Okay, that's what it is. I guess we'll bump this down a little bit more. I need to get more landfill. There we go. Alright, I think I should be good right here for the moment. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna work now. So we're gonna have to try this a different way. So let's go 1, 2, run this across. Then we have assembling machine right here. Then we can run this like that. Uh, this can output here. What do we need in the next? I don't need them super fast. So what I'm thinking is maybe something like this, along the lines of this. But what about the other ones? See, this is where it gets tricky, because then this needs a lot of components. And basically the components are the same, which makes it even dumber. So I may treat that a little different, but you got to kind of look at it like this. Maybe we put it on a belt. That probably wouldn't hurt too much. Because then I could run this down here. We can have this set up like that. And then maybe this down here. This would be that. This would be this. Copper and steel would be up here. We can have the electronic circuit boards down here. Have something where this output's right here. Belt, inserter. Because this is going to be those. Alright, and this is basically to run down here for this. So that these can both which what I'll do is we'll output those into here. So that gives us our two inputs. Now all this needs output here, output here, output here. And then how much does this need? 2 and 2, 5 and 5, 5 and 10. So one belt would be more than enough. So I think what I'll do is we'll have it like this. So that it'll input, input, come down, come down. I can tell you what, that worked out perfectly. And then this should be it. And that gives us all that. And then we can make the next step of these down here. Then let's look at our mark. I gotta be careful. The worms are still there, and they are still a pain. Here, I'll scoot up here a little bit. Thank you for the free islands. There we go. Okay, so they're dealt with. Let me get some lights over here. I thought I had lights being brought to me. Where's my lights? Thank you. I'm not in the logistics network. Is that right? Oh, yeah, that's right. There we go. Okay. I think this should work, because this can run all down here. We'll put 3 there. Yeah, because this was going to be copper and steel. So this belt would have to change, which is fine. It would have to go to like a yellow or a red belt. Not a big deal. There we go. Just so I know that it's going to be a different belt. This is going to be 5 and 5. What is that? 3, 6, 9? Close enough. And this is only going to be 4, so 2. Thank you. Thank you, robot. I gotta make sure I come up here and kill some worms, because I don't need them traveling up. If they travel up, it's gonna get them killed. So, oh no, this won't need it. There we go. So that would be iron rods. And that doesn't need iron rods. That's fine. Cool by me. So these are Mark 1s. I can put them in there. These are Mark 2s. Those can go in there. Mark 1s. Mark 2s. Oh, they can't go in there either. Still got to get to the Mark 3 part. Wrong one. Yeah. Mark 1s. Mark 2s. And a bunch of Mark 2s. Because I can't make Mark 3s yet. Of those. Okay, let's look at Mark 3s. It's basically titanium plate and an insulated wire. And then this is logic boards. So it's going to be the same thing as this. I don't think there's another level past this. I stand corrected. There is. But none of them take what I thought it would. I got gilded copper wire. I just need nitinol. Man, that's wild. Okay, so Mark 3s, it's just going to need titanium insulated wire. So basically, another one of these. Wrong thing. Let's put this, this, this. Mark 2s. I'm on Mark 3s. So 3, 3, 3. Now this is going to need electronic logic boards. Alright, let's look at this again. So we're going to need titanium plate and insulated wire. How do I want to do this? I'm thinking about putting a solid line right here. That'll give me my titanium plate and insulated wire. I can add in that logic board somewhere else, like in here. That's not going to be an issue. But what is going to be issue is getting the next tier to this. So what I'm thinking is, this goes here, this goes there, this goes there, back this up. That gives me my input, but I can't get both of them. Interesting predicament. I had this pretty much set up in my older saves, but I did not save the blueprint of it, so I kind of messed all that up. I mean, really, in honesty, this all looks more complicated than what it needs to be. Like, what I could do is actually have this. You know what? Let's redo all this. Let's redo all this, because this is just way too much. You know what? Let me do this. Just in case whatever I make I don't like next. Let's do all that. And let's withdraw all this. Alright, I'm going to space this out a little bit more. Okay, or not. What is this? Mark 1s. Okay. So the iron rods are only going to be for two of them. Two Mark 1s. Alright, there's that. So if this is going to output right here, or not output, this is going to input here. Well, I was thinking more or less inputting there, and then outputting on the side. And then doing the same thing here, outputting right there. Oh, thank you, robots. Y'all are awesome. And then this could output same thing down here. So the reason why I'm saying that is because of this. Then I can go underneath that. And then you would have this right here. The next tier would need 10 copper wire and brass plate. Now this was going to be iron rods. So let's bump this down a little bit more. Because we're going to need belts coming in right here and right here. So these can run down right there and there. Oh, no. What am I saying? What am I saying? I'm partially right on what I'm wanting to do. But it'll look like that. So this will input here. This will input there. This will give us our Mark IIs, This will allow us to have basically... I don't know why I did that. Okay, then we got to get back into this. So steel and copper is going to be up here. Then we have this being the iron rods. And this was needing 4. I mean, I kind of like the other way of how I was doing things. Thank you, robot. Because I wanted it to be shared between the two. Because, see, Mark 1 needs those, and Mark 2 needs those. So, maybe what I do is... I kind of have an idea on what I'm wanting to do. So if I could shift this over, I could put these right here. I'll have to space them together. Alright, so let's do this. I like that look. Let me grab this. Oh, no. Nope. Oh, that's not what I meant to grab. There we go. Okay, so what I wanted to do was shift this over. Let's say, let's just go about right there. Let's just be safe and we'll say that. So there's our Mark 1. That inputs us our iron rods. Alright. Then we wanted to align just right here for the electronic circuit boards. And then we wanted this to output here, here, output here, output here. This will be Mark 1 of those. 369, obviously that's not enough. I would need a red inserter, but it'll do. This would output here. Oh, that's gonna suck. So I'm not going to be able to output here. It would have to output there. Oh, that's boo-boo. And then that should be it for this. No. It'll be that. Or what if... I come up a little bit. Then I go underground. Just so that this can come up. Because I'm not going to need iron rods for the next. And then there. Boom. And just to be symmetrical on this, we'll put an underground belt right here. So it looks good. Which now we're gonna have to get to where we make our next thing of power lines. Oh, I don't have my... Give me my Mark IIIs at least. Alright, so now we're into our... Let's go this way, this way. We run this down. And I did that so I know ahead of time where I needed to be at. Maybe I should scoot down one more. So it's like... Maybe like that, and this comes down to about... right here. And then it's input, output. Which means all this would come down here. Oh, be right here. Which would then come over here. How does that look? I can't do that. I can't do that because of the... Nope, can't do that. It was good. It was a good thought, but it ain't something I can do. Five and 5. Okay, there's that and that. I would need 2 inserters of both. This is going to need 5 and 10. So this will need all that. This is going to need 10 copper wire and brass plate. Oh, so now this seems like... Let me get rid of all this. It seems like the best way for this to play out. And then... we'll output here. As usual. Oh, no, 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 no. What am I doing? Holy moly. Oh, sorry. Let's go here. Then, let's remove all those. Use this. That gives us more. This will input here, 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 output there. Whew, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, what? Alright, so this only needs how many? 2 and 2, so it's basically the same concept again. There. And then, back to the concept again. These will output down here. Alright, let's get some power down here. Sorry. I know I don't have any lights rolling. Ugh, that sucks. How about we go up one? And give me some lights, please, and thank you. There we go. Much better. Alright, so that's for these. Which it kind of seems like I should have flipped it and put those over here. Nah, we'll just roll with it as it is. I'm not going to mess with it no more. Alright, so we've got our Mark IIs being made. So here's Mark 1s. There's Mark 2s. Here's Mark 1s. Mark 2s. Mark 2s. Mark 1s. Mark 2s. I can't make 3, so we're good where we're at on those. There we go. So I just need to get rid of... Do I... Wait, do I have any in the car? Any power lines in the car? No. Okay. So that gives us our Mark IIs. Now I need to get to the Mark IIIs. Then the Mark IIIs is titanium and insulated wire. So basically another one of these. So pretty much right here is where it needs to be at. So it'll come down right here. Input there. We'll just do the same setup. 3s, 3s. And then the 3s on this is going to be electronic logic boards. Which we'll have to come deal with that in a minute. Here's making Mark 3s. Let me throw those in there. Throw those in there. That gives us more room. I don't have any. I do have some copper. I'm gonna throw all this copper in here because I don't need it. Copper I want on the bottom, so I'm just joking. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to be the one that does it. I'll let that do it for us. Alright, what else do I need? There we go. Alright, so I don't have anything else that I can throw in here. I got some titanium. But basically, I'm going to set it up like this. This is going to come right below it. And then... I'll do the same thing. I'll have that electronic, the newer logic boards or whatever they are, below to where it inputs. But that's going to have to do it for this episode. What we'll do in the next episode is we'll start getting these being made. I actually got some copper you can have. You can take all that. I need to get some more pipes being made. Which one is this? Let's delete this. Let's delete this. Let me make a quick copy of this. That's fine. Let's add it to this blank spot. And what we're going to do is we're going to make... Oh, nope, not 4s. 3s. Or you know what? This is what we'll do. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or how about this? 1, 2. And we'll just delete that. There we go. Sounds awesome. Let's just delete that. I wish I could just drag this over. But I can't. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so that's going to end the episode here. Like I said, next episode, we'll get this running down here. Because there's the integrated electronics that we need. And we honestly can use all that being made. Or not made, but necessarily being produced down here. Same for the basic electronic components. And the... Oh, let me make sure I can put these in here. Oh, yes. Oh, definitely, yes. Give me that. Give me one of these. Give me one of those. Does that bring it back to a normal crafting speed? Yes. So that'll give us more integrated electronics. What does this take? Fiberglass boards? What does fiberglass boards require? It's not underneath here. Can I not make fiberglass boards? Oh, where is it? It's not going to be under there. Fiberglass boards. I swear I had them being made. Is that something that got taken away? Fiberglass boards. There it is. That's what it is. Okay. I'm like, I know for sure I have fiberglass boards being made. But anyway, let's finish this up, start doing this in the next episode. So if you enjoyed, you know what to do. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching.